Hi, my Liptons. So I wanted to do this video on Black Adam. So I went to go watch this movie yesterday. And, I was looking at the reviews that people were giving it. And people, there are people that give it like a 5 out of 10. Some people give it, a lower review. Others like the film. So for me, I would say like I fall in the latter when it comes to this movie of reviews. So, oh wow. Okay, so I just looked up the Rotten Tomatoes, because like it's been a minute. I wanted to see first. I wanted to give it a chance. And bro, they gave this movie a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. Wow. But then again, it's saying that 93% of people, 93% of Google users like the film. But it's getting shitted on. Okay, let me give my opinion on this film, okay? For me, it's like, okay, let's look at all the factors that went into this film, right? First of all, it's a DC film. And before y'all come at me, before, the DC stands come at me, let me just say this. I grew up watching DC at the end of the day. I grew up watching Teen Titans. I grew up watching, the DC animations, Batman, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Like, those were my people growing up. So I guess you could say I grew up more as a DC fan than a Marvel fan. So that was that, right? It's just in the past, I would say the past decade, DC has been dropping the ball when it comes to their live action films. It seems like, I would say for me, it seems like after Man of Steel 2013, because for me, I honestly believe Man of Steel 2013 is still their best work that DC's ever done, as far as live action wise. It's like one of the best work they've ever did. So to go from that, and that was 2013, so subtract 2022 to 2013, how many years is that? So I just feel like, DC has been dropping the ball when it comes to their live actions. And it's like, and maybe I might do a video, I don't know. I think I might do a video about the issues with DC and what's been going on with them. But that's one of the factors. Number 2. The Rock. And listen, I grew up as a wrestling fan. Yeah, I already know. I make some WWE videos. I make some wrestling videos. And it is no shade. I love The Rock. I love him to death. But we all know, and we got to be honest here, The Rock's acting skills is... it's not giving... Honestly, it's not even giving, like, MTV Movie Awards acting, honestly. Because there are some MTV Movie Awards movies that are better than some of the acting that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has been doing. Like, it's just... Honestly, Dwayne is really just in it for the coin. And it's like, listen, and I respect that. Like, do what you gotta do. Make your money. Like, but it's like... I just really want The Rock to go get some acting lessons. I really want him to go get some acting lessons. I really want him... Because he's been in the game for so long. Like, I feel like the last film that I genuinely enjoyed from The Rock was like The Game Plan. And that's like a Disney movie. So, and it's no shade. And I love that film. That's one of my favorite Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson films. But he really, really needs to, like, if he wants to make, like, if he wants an Oscar at this point. But then again, is he even aiming for that? I need The Rock to improve on his acting skills. Okay? Because The Rock is not the best actor in the world. Number 3 factor is, yeah, those are the 2 factors. Just, it's a DC film and it's The Rock. So going into that, I'm like, okay, my expectations are already low, right? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't have any expectations when I was going to this movie yesterday. I was like, yo, at the end of the day, there's a Rock movie, there's a DC movie. It's not like we're gonna get top tier, cinematography or movie or like scripts or anything like that. So I need to keep my expectations low. when I went to go watch the film, right, I will say this. It was a little bit better than what I thought it was going to be. Now, like I said, my expectations were low. So when I say better, I will say this movie, I will also give it a 5 out of 10. Like 5 out of 10, 5.5, like that sort of thing, near a 6 kind of film. Because now, if you're gonna watch this movie for what it is, like when you look at the trailers, you're like, okay, this is what I'm gonna get. Like, go watch this movie for what it is. Do not bring in, our Dr. Dolittle, like, brains and trying to figure shit out and Sherlock Holmes. No, because this is not that kind of film. You got to go into this film with your expectations extremely low, and you won't be disappointed. And I feel like that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, because it's like, the action scenes were really good. I will say that. I have to give The Rock and the production team and the CGI people all their credit. The fight scenes were like beautiful. Like, and that's the thing that I want from DC as well. I want them to go, like, be the opposite. Like, just give us the dark side. Give us the gore. Give us the blood. Give us give us that, because that's what it is in the comics. If you guys want to go back to it, like DC Comics is like, it's more, grittier and more like reality based compared to, like, obviously, like the Marvel Comics. Marvel Comics is more so, not to say there aren't some, gory things in the Marvel Comics, but like DC is more known for their darker content. So it's like, I want them to keep going in that lane. And I really feel like if they keep going in that lane, I'll be here for it. Because I'm honestly tired of the family friend. Like, I can handle the family friendly with Marvel, even though sometimes it can be a hit or miss for them. But I really want DC to go through that lane. And I feel like they really did that when it came to the fight scenes. Because, like, Black Adam was really, like, zapping people and, like, killing mother effers, and just, like, we were seeing the skulls, we were seeing the bodies. Like, he was really doing it. So I'm happy that the fights, and honestly, we gotta be honest, the fight scenes is what saved this movie. And I have to keep it 100. Like, the fight scenes is what kept this movie, because it's like, if we're talking about the plot, if we're talking about the acting, if we're talking about the script, it was okay. And the thing is, I wanted to feel the plot. Like, I wanted to feel the story. I really did. Because if you look at Black Adam's backstory according to the film, I really felt like, I wanted to feel it. And I felt like I understood everything that was happening. Because, it was very basic. It was basic. It was cool. But it's just, there were certain things, like, especially, like, obviously there's spoilers. Obviously, I'm going to spoil some of the stuff. With the kid and the mom in the movie. It was kind of like, I don't know. There were certain things that the kid was saying, and like certain parts was like a little bit cringe. It was kind of cringy to me, and I was just like, okay, y'all could have cut that out. Y'all could have cut out a lot of that. And I feel like this movie, you know me, I like films to be serious, like, especially like comic book films where it's like the stakes are high. You can't be out here, making jokes and shit like that when, like, people are literally coming at you with lightning. Like, come on, be serious. So, the fight scenes definitely helped this film. Dwayne looked good. Body was on point. He looked great. He almost looked like a Greek god, honestly. Like, Dwayne did his thing. The other actors in the film, they were also cool too. I wish, so obviously, notwithstanding, the film is still, I understand why critics give this, they're not really feeling this one, because this film got 40% Rotten Tomatoes. That is terrible, y'all. That is not good. So, and I feel like the only reason why people are giving this like a 93% audience score, like, up, because it says here 93% like this movie, Google users, is because I think people genuinely want DC and the DCEU to win. And honestly, I want that too. Like, I don't want the MCU to be the only option. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, when that happens, Marvel will start to like really feel themselves and feel like they don't have to put in much effort into their films because they feel like people are just gonna go see their films either way, whether it's good and bad. And we noticed that with Phase 4. And we have to keep it honest. Like, look what's been happening with Phase 4. Look at Thor Love and Thunder. Look at the Eternals. You know? Look at the way those films were handled. So it's like, if Marvel is the only option, they still won't be able to step up their game. So that's why I honestly really want DC to give Marvel a run for their money. I want them to succeed. I want to go to the theaters to watch this film. Because let me be honest with y'all. When I first found out that The Rock was doing this film in Black Adam DC, at first I didn't want to go. It was my sister that forced me. Like, she literally begged me and forced me to go watch this film. And I was like, oh my God, okay, I guess. And it took a lot of convincing. I'm going to keep it honest with y'all. Because I was honestly thinking about watching this on 1-3 movies. I was thinking about watching this online. I was not thinking about wasting my good money on this movie ticket. Now, personally, is this movie worth going to the movie theaters? If y'all are, okay, if you're a kind of moviegoer where it's like you like action, like that's your forte, that's what you like, I say go watch it in movies. Because I feel like visually it's really pleasing and they did really good with that. If you're a storyline kind of person and you're for like where the story is going and the plot and the dialogue, the acting, I say do not go watch this film. I say wait for this film to go on a streaming service, HBO Max, something, then you watch it if you're that type. So that's my advice to anybody that wants to go watch this film. But yeah, so, and obviously spoiler alert, you know, Superman shows up in the end of the end credit scene, which I'm happy to see Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill really, personifies this Clark Kent. So I'm happy to see him back. I thought that he was leaving initially, but it seems like he's back. So I'm happy to see that. I want to see, I clearly, because obviously Black Adam and Superman, they're each other's like companions, or like they match each other's strength. So I want to see how this goes and how they continue with that story. So I think that's it, honestly. Like, it's just, the movie was okay. Like, the fight scenes saved the film. There are certain characters that were kind of useless, like that one big, what's it called, Atom Man, or whatever the hell. Oh, Atom Smasher, that's his name. Like, I just thought that he was useless as hell. Like, honestly, truly. And I low-key felt like, what's her name? Cyclone? The girl, the one that was, like, spinning in the wind as if she was Isabella from Encanto. Yeah, I mean, she kind of did something, but then it's like, I don't know, I could have did without those two. I'm sad that Dr. Fate died, though. I wish they could have gave him a little bit more, because I thought that his character was really, really interesting. And Hawk, what's his name? Hawkman or Hawkeye, whatever the hell. He was super annoying. And the thing is, I will say this. I kind of like, Black Adam's philosophy. Because, listen, all these characters are flawed at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, I'm someone that stands Magneto from X-Men. Okay, so y'all already know. Black Adam was like, listen, like, I am not a hero. I'm not about to do all this. It's like, I'm going after these people and I'm going to kill them, and it is what it is. Whereas Hawkman or Hawk, whatever the hell, is like, oh no, we got to save criminals. And, I will say this. He is right in a sense. It's like innocent to prove guilty. Like, let's not do that. Whereas Black Adam is more of like a, if I find out that you're guilty, I'm fucking you up kind of guy. So I like the complexities and the stability of that. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Did you guys watch Black Adam? Are you guys planning to watch Black Adam? If you guys did watch it, what are you guys' reviews? Like, what do you guys think of the film? Do you guys enjoyed it? Do you guys don't like it? And yeah. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to y'all later. Hopefully I'll make... Yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, bye.